89789. Okay, I should be live. I wasn't gonna do one of these, Espen. Man, you are like 97% of being the first one to go on there. 89. Hold on, I just gotta cut this piece out. All's done getting these guys together. I took a little break. 8, 9. But I had a lot of information that I wanted to get across, and I was just going to tape it, and then I finally got a hold of Janice. Good evening, everyone. Missed the Necromunda unboxing. Sounds good. Yeah, let's hope it doesn't freeze anymore. Solo Wargamer says I was first. I don't know. According to what it says. I don't know. I don't argue things. A lot of information to get across to everybody. Spoke with Joe at Miniature Market. The games that are back ordered are as follows. Cry Havoc, which will be out soon. If you are getting that unpainted, it will be coming soon. Rebellion is on the boat, according to our good friends at Fantasy Flight. That should be coming. And Scythe will be coming as well. So as soon as those come, they're already taken care of, and they will be sent out to the patrons that wanted unpainted versions of the games. Now, if you wanted painted versions of Rebellion, as you know, that you're going to have to wait until I can get my hands on it. And as soon as I do, boom, I will take care of it. 7, there it is. I figured out a pattern with this, okay? So if you're putting Necromunda together, they have two colors. They have a red and a blue. Work off just one sprue at a time. It'll go a lot faster. Just work off the one sprue, make the 5 guys, make the 5 red guys first, then pick up the other screw and make the other 5 guys in red instead of bouncing back and forth. You'll find that it'll go a lot easier. So, let's see. Good evening, everyone. All right, so I'm going to rant a little bit, so kind of try to save what you have to say. I'm going to keep an eye on... I think what happened was I had the computer up against the border, and it was kicking back, and it kept on overheating and freezing up the computer this afternoon. So after an hour or so, I had it free... The computer freeze on me twice. So now I have it up and off the ground, so I can keep an eye on it. So I'm not going to answer any questions right away. I'm going to talk about a few things, and hopefully you guys will listen for a bit, and you'll get information that you need to know. Tomorrow, I'm going to change the time. What time was I going to change it to? 6 o'clock. We are finally doing the Shadespire after our beloved cat had passed away. Jonathan, how are you? I'm going to say hi to a bunch of people. Solo Wargamer, Sivar, Leland, of course, Gregorius, Espen, Shane's World, Inedible Bee, Von Deacon, Nathaniel Robinson, always good to see you, and everybody else. All right, so there we go. So, what the heck? Sponsors only is off. What? Show slow mode is off. Chat away. I don't know what the heck that meant. Matt, the board game renegade. Hello, how are you? J Mac and Charlie P. How are you? Okay, so let's get back to it. Patrons going really well. I worked on some projects this afternoon. Now I'm back on Necromunda trying to get that done. I'm trying to drill as much as I can, you know, and get a lot of stuff done. A lot of stuff has been sent out. I believe Charlie P, you should be getting something very soon. Spud Kitty, how are you? Also, tomorrow, finally, We were going to do, after Lily had passed, we were supposed to do it that afternoon. Janice and I are going to be doing a live playthrough of Shadespire, Warhammer Shadespire, finally. This will be pretty good. I think we'll have a lot of fun with this. Everybody that plays it has a blast, and I think you're going to have a great time with it. If you sent me an email, I've been away. I will be answering all emails. I've tried to quick hit a couple things, but usually I like to write in detail. That'll be tomorrow morning. So if you have an email from me, check your spam folder and all the other fun stuff, because you will have an email from me. This week is going to consist of a bunch of different things that we're going to do. First of all, I am paying attention to you guys, so don't think I'm not. Running Wolf, Ice Guardian, how are you? We are going to be doing, we're going to do Legacy of Dragonholt. Was that what we were planning on doing? I only put one light on. Hold on, let me take a look up here, because we got a ton of stuff. Oh, we were planning on playing live a couple games. I'm going to be doing a lot of live painting. We are in paint mode. We are in holiday mode. We are in getting everything done mode. We've got everything boxed. Tomorrow, a whole bunch of stuff from the roll-off goes out. So that is all taken care of. Got a lot done today. That's what happens when you get a day. Well, unfortunately, the day that you take off has something to do with the actual vlog itself. When you take the time and just get stuff done. Okay, 12. Sorry. So we got that all boxed up. I'm real happy about that. That'll be out tomorrow. So we're right on schedule for everything. The drawing for December's, is it December's or it's November's? No, December's patron. It will be on the 9th. The big Christmas drawing will be on, let's check our calendar because I have it marked on my calendar. It is going to be a Friday evening. It is going to be Friday, December 15th. We are going to be doing a live drawing. I thought we said the 17th. I think that's probably better. What would you guys rather have it on, a Friday night? And email me this at NovaPrime860. If you want to have the live, we're giving away close to, you have to be a subscriber. So if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, we can't help you on that. But if you're watching this and you are a subscriber to the channel, do you want to do should we do it the 15th so we could probably get it out that Monday so you guys get it before Christmas? Because usually if we send stuff out on that Monday, you can get it before Christmas. Or should we do it earlier? You know what? I'm going to do it a week earlier than I planned. I think Sunday, December... No, why don't we do it on an early evening and we'll make a Christmas event of it. We're going to do it Tuesday the 12th. I'm going to change it because that way we can get, if you guys get your email, if your address to us. Nathaniel says the 15th. Nathaniel, are you opposed to doing it during the week? Or should I do it on a Sunday, the 10th? 10th or the 12th, I want to know that you guys want it done. Because what I like to do is try to do it at a decent enough time that everybody can be involved, because we do have a lot of people from overseas. And I like to do it in a time where I can get it if you guys plan on giving some of these games away as Christmas gifts. I want to do it. The way it's going, it may be up to about 40 games. And it's going to be a long roll-off. And we're doing the roll-off game. The Queen is getting new dice. I'm going to test these dice. I'm going to have her roll the dice the weekend, the 10th. All right, yeah, just send me an email, NovaPrime860. Let me know. I have a board game night on Tuesday. Okay, I'm thinking more the 10th. Everybody's saying the 10th. All right, well, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go the 10th. We're going to do it on the 10th. So, we're Christmas kitties. Everybody's going to get to see Christmas kitties. That's always been a lot of fun. The main game that we're going to be trying to work out, I'm going to try to get Fallout done this week. I'm going to try to get Necromunda painted this week. And I'm going to be doing some patron painting. So as soon as I get home, it's paint. 48 and 12. I'm sorry. I have to call that out or else I will not get it. So by doing that way, if you guys plan on giving it away as a gift, 48, there we go, we can get it to you in time, hopefully. We'll be giving away some gift certificates provided by our good friends at Miniature Market, so that'll even help you guys. There's just going to be a lot. We do a lot for Christmas, and we try to help a lot of people. The big thing is finding this guy's head. Yeah, see? I'm concentrating. So that's our big Christmas giveaway live show. The Queen or Janice. I'm going to try to get the Queen to do it. I was about to scream across the room, and I just realized, just some things are just better off unsaid. I'll make sure that, the 10th. She has something going on the 10th. All right, here we go. Hey, Tam! Tammy! Can anyone hear me? No. All right. I'll get it scheduled. We'll make it fun. I'll have her wear one of her goofy Christmas sweaters. And I'll figure out a good time. I know she has a breakfast. That's what it is. She has a breakfast Sunday morning, so we'll do it sometime in the afternoon. Let's call it around 1 o'clock. That way, for people overseas, it's not too bad. 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So basically, we'll do things that way. All right, there we go. Another guy done. Look at that while talking. So some of the things I do want to talk about today is recently, as you all know, I had my grandson, and we kind of shut the channel down a bit. And it's been, one of those years. Here we are in December. And as you know, everybody has gone through so much, and I can think of so many of you that have written me and suffered through so much. And yet another disaster. We were hoping we'd get one more Christmas out of Lily, and it just didn't happen that way. But, unfortunately, that's life, and that's how life plays out. One of the things I can say is that having my grandson here really puts things in perspective. I don't get to see him very often, and him being here and us doing that video together meant a lot. Now I'm going to finish that dragon. I'm just not going to finish it now, and I probably would have took it a little farther, but to be honest with you, like I said during the video, as I tried to make it kind of like a painting 101 thing as well, is that, kids have a tolerance. We all know it. A lot of you are parents. And when that's pretty much it. And they've given you all they got. So I pretty much think he gave me all he could give me at that point, which was fine enough. We had a good time together, and I think that's what really was the most important thing. And of course, putting him on a plane today is not an easy thing. We really blessed to have him. I was blessed to see my daughter, but it's tough being away from them. and I would like to do more things with him, like show him more of the hobby, of course. You know, it doesn't mean that he's going to like it. I'll just ram it down his throat and make him like it. But it kind of puts a lot of things into perspective. You know, what's important this time of year, and you know, whether you believe religiously or not, you know, that's your choice. I would never argue that point, but I think the most important thing is that, you know, you take time at some point during the year and just take a look around you and realize how important people are. And the people of this channel, the real ones, the ones that don't sign in and then unsubscribe consistently, and you know, it's only fitting for them when they want to be here. But the people that have been loyal and been here, and that I talk to and that I see in the chat all the time, you know, you don't have to be part of the chat all the time to be a part of the channel. That is for sure. All you have to do is just be yourself and just be here. We enjoy just your comments, or maybe you check it out later. You know, like I said, this is a live channel and we haven't done a lot of live things. And I am sorry if I'm doing two things at once. I really want to get this game kind of together for you guys, so you guys get a good look at it. Necromunda fun. There's a lot of people that are doing videos of it, but I always think this is a fun thing to show how to paint. I enjoy teaching how to paint, and that's what this channel really is. It's a painting, a teaching channel. It's a channel that we talk about life. You know, it's not just all board gaming. Some people don't like that. Some people just want their news, and that's it. And that's fine. I've always said this, and I will say this until the end of time. There are so many great channels out there, and I don't even have to advertise for them. That you should experience the ones and pay attention to the ones that really mean something to you. If we're not doing it for you, no problem. We don't expect this to grow overnight or become this big conglomerate. We're not trying to be big business. All we're trying to do is have some fun. Get, you know, work with a fantastic sponsor that we have, that we are beyond thankful for. You know, at the beginning of the year, we didn't have anybody sponsoring this channel yet. We do now, and they do a fantastic job of providing us with, you know, information, helping us with our shipping. You know, this is a one-man show. That's all it is. And you know, if it wasn't for Leland, we'd really be in the Stone Ages. And I can honestly say that, you know, it is a time, you know, where I reflect on everything this time of year. You know, I look at my family and how much they mean to me, and how much, you know, just in general, how blessed I've been, even though we've been through so much. This Queen's still with us. I mean, I can't ask for much more. And you know, I got good, you know, some good kids, and you know, between Janice and everybody in Victoria and my puppers, you know, I consider myself a very lucky man. We continue to strive and try to do things and really just set ourselves apart, not try to imitate or copy or anybody. We just try to set our own benchmark and make the channel about you guys, which is why you should email Leland and get your photo up on our little Christmas page there. We're going to do that even after the holidays, that and just show basically that the channel is basically about people. Yeah, you know, I'm the face here, you know, that you have to look at, unfortunately, but we try to make it include everybody because it is such an interactive channel. It always has been, and we enjoy it. And Boy, save all your questions for the very end, guys. When I open it up, because unfortunately, Leland, just keep a track of everything. You know, doing this live is never easy. You know, there's always distractions. There's always things going on, and I think that's the thing that we try to strive for, is to make it real, not make it plastic, not fake laughs with our supposed fake friends and all that other stuff. You know, we don't try to be stars. We just try to make people feel welcome, make people feel important, to have a place where your thoughts really count. Not, well, I'm going to read it and then berate you. No, everything you say is important here, whether it's good or bad. There's been plenty of times people said things and said, hey, you're not doing this right. Well, you're probably right. I'm not a genius at this. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to have a certain look or things like that, or a gimmick or something like that. I'm just a guy that really enjoys doing this stuff with a bunch of people that I consider my friends, and I really am blessed by that. So there's times that, you know, I'm tired and you come home and you go, oh man, I got so much to do. And then I think, you know something, there's a lot of people that are looking forward to seeing some things. So get off your fat ass and get going. Yeah, I swore, sorry. But, you know, I really believe that. And it's important. It's important to try to give you everything I've got and leave it on the table. And yeah, we have some shortcomings. You know, we don't get everything done. You know, we say, well, this week we're going to do X, Y, and Z, and maybe we just do Z. Well, you know, it proves one thing. Life does get in the way a lot. And life's unexpected, and there's so many twists and turns. And Shadespire is a perfect example about that. Nobody expects anybody to die, but we all do at some point. We're never ready for it. And it hurts, and it causes a lot of pain. And at this time of the year, it's a good time to think about those people and how much they meant, and all the good times that you had. Maybe you didn't have good times, and because of them, you were able to find out that you wanted so much more in life, and for your family, you decided to work harder to make sure that they have and don't have some of the bad memories that you have. Trust me, I can attest to some of this. Life's a struggle, and we struggle each and every day. And, you know, I've always been a fan of game shows. Wink Martindale, personal hero. And I like to do game shows in the sense that I like to give things away. I like to be the Monty Hall of gaming someday, where I can just give to people and make sure people that can't afford things or have things do something. You know, it's a funny thing, and it goes a couple of different ways. Hopefully I'm not freezing here. Okay, am I still there? Oh, yeah, okay. Just making sure. But the other day I was with my grandson, and we were leaving it was Target, because we went and got him this Lion Guard playset. And for those of you that are new to this, I'm long-winded, so I apologize. For those of you that are used to this, I apologize. But my grandson and I were leaving Target, and it just shows you how people think about things. And we left Target. I got him a Lion Guard thing, and then we went over to Chick-fil-A. So, and this was quite an experience. So this is going to get off topic a little bit, but it'll come back to it, and I'll get to it. So we go to Chick-fil-A, and I knew that he liked Chick-fil-A because his mother said so. And we went in there and we ordered everything, and I said, oh, okay, I got this. So I'm sitting there with him and got him the meal with a book in it. but he, we read the book, but he kept on looking over at the jungle gym. And he goes, Grandpa, can I go? Can I go? And I go, oh, sure. We got this. Go ahead. Go in the jungle gym. So he goes in the jungle gym and he climbs into those tube things. And he climbs into this tube area and then he just stays there because it had a little car in it and a little steering wheel. Now, running around, some of these parents just let these kids that were filthy, dirty, nasty. And I'm panicking because he was a preemie. And, he gets sick a lot because of it. His immune system isn't the best. And I'm panicking. I'm going, oh my God, this is like a germ fest. Well, sure enough, there's some kid that was like 13 running around in there. And I'm like, oh God, come on, you got to be kidding me. So he's in there, and I'm saying, come on, Hud, you got to come out. You got to come out. And he I looked at the chat. That's stupid because then I lose my train of thought for a second. So he decides to just park in there. So I go, okay, great. So now there's a little girl that's coming down the slide. She comes down the slide and she peed her pants. And I went, oh my God, that's all he's got to do is get, this little girl's pee all over him. What am I going to do? And of course, I'm in grandfather panic mode. So I said, to hell with this. I'm just going up there and getting him. So I climbed through this stupid jungle gym. Okay, here I am, like a 70-year-old guy running through the jungle gym. Come on, Hud, we gotta go. And I get a hold of him. Next thing you know, the girl throws up. So now I'm like really in panic. What if this kid has some kind of virus? Oh my God. So I get him out of the jungle gym. We go right to the bathroom. We wash our hands. We wash our face. We wash everything that we could possibly wash. And I'm like panicking. So we get in the car. And here's where we continue our original story. And I call the Queen because they were all out and about because it was just Grandpa Day. And one of the things I wanted to do was just spend time with them. And the girls went shopping because what do girls do? They shop, right? So I tell them the whole story and they're all laughing. They go, okay, he'll be fine. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. And so I'm getting ready to leave, and I see a woman who has a sign. And she says, I'm pregnant. I have no job. I have no this, that, or the other. And anything, no food, no job, no home. And she looked pretty bad, and she was definitely pregnant. And of course I go, well, it's probably some kind of scam. And it's a shame that you have to think that way. That you have to think that people could be scamming you. And well, I pulled over to the side, and she seemed like a foreign woman, and I mean a European woman, because her accent was more Polish than anything else, and I recognize it because I am Polish. And I said, oh God, maybe this is true. So I gave her $50, and I said, just make sure that you get yourself something to eat and stay someplace. And she was very thankful. Her eyes actually welled up. So I think it was real. But when, of course, I call and I tell the Queen and the girls, the first thing the girls think is a scam. And it's a shame that people do things like that they scam things, so much. Because there are people that really do need help. And, maybe she's just a really good actress. Maybe not. But, it's just not this time of year. We always... And I was thinking of all the people that we have been able to help. Have we been scammed? Probably. I think more than once. I can think of one that I did get scammed at. And And I gave away something that was meant a lot to me, but I thought it would mean so much more to somebody that really didn't have them, that had been through so much. But you can't lose your faith in people. You have to keep on just trying to give and do things. And talking to my daughter, she's, oh, you shouldn't do that, Dad. They're all scam artists. And I go, Catherine, I didn't raise you that way. You have to have faith in people. You have to have, for every one, or for maybe out of 10, maybe 9 of them are scammers. Maybe so. But maybe that one that you help, you do make a difference. And as long as you can try to make a difference, this place won't be as bad as it is. So, of course, today, you put them on the plane. It's never an easy thing. And you give everybody, and I'm not an emotional person. At least they tell me I'm not. But, I find myself getting emotional. And I think maybe it has something to do with age. Maybe you just know that at my age, that, how many times am I really going to see him? And, life with all the loss that we've had and everything, that just anything can happen. Anything. And you really just try to keep things in kind of a perspective that you just gotta have, faith. And even though life goes on, which is the title of this, and, when I came home, everybody was getting cleaned up and just trying to go on with their life. And, all right, they're gone. It's time to get back and just get back into the grind of things. And I came out here, and as much as I wanted to just kind of just get into, get back into work mode, sometimes it's just not that easy. It's just not that easy. And emotionally, things do take a toll. And so I kind of started working on this, kind of mailing in this vlog, even though it's kind of nice because I can go as long as I want this time instead of trying to wait for it to upload. I like doing things live. But you kind of just put things into perspective and just realize that even though life goes on, there are just moments that will always affect you. And him and her being here, they do affect me. And I miss them very much, and I wish I can see them more. But I also know that I do have to go on, and we have a mission. And our mission is to help as many as we possibly can and do things and just overall just kind of really dig deep and give everybody the best we can each and every day. So thus I decided to come on live tonight and do my vlog and do it live and talk to you guys and express how I feel while I'm trying to put together this ungodly Necromunda game. Putting it together is half the battle. So, what's coming up? I think we covered all that. Okay. What's coming up as far as games? I'm really looking at some really interesting stuff. We've got some war games also that we're going to be covering. And a lot of other different things. So, I'm going to open this up to you guys. Leland, did I miss anything? And by the way, these glasses are not that great. And I've talked a lot. Man, there's a lot of stuff out here. Okay. So everybody's deleting their messages. Oh, deleted by Leland. Oh, some guy. Wow, we got some guy that... Oh... We get a ton of knuckleheads. Who cares? The new Paladin cards look amazing. Okay, well, what are we talking about? Let me get involved here a little bit. Well, Helen Adams, you're one of the ones that are going to be very excited because guess what? Your package goes out tomorrow morning. I understand the Blue Christmas. I have been battling it a bit this year. Well, going with semi-Seuss style Christmas decorations. Well, when we were in, because my wife her favorite is the Grinch. We were down in Universal, and there was a very cool piece for her village that was a Whovian. Can I say Whovian for that, for the Who's in the Grinch, or should I say, yeah? Well, it was a Who village, so she bought a whole bunch of parts to put into her village. So she's all excited about that. She loves the Grinch because she's married to one. But definitely, listen, I'm going to, this Christmas, I'm going to do some live things during Christmas. And I really want to try to start spending more time with our community and really try to, for those of you that are alone on Christmas, I don't want you to be alone. Maybe I'll just, I was actually thinking of running this thing 24/7 on Christmas Day and just making you part of our holidays for those of you that are alone. We don't want anybody to be alone. I was upset enough that my dear friend Tina had to spend Thanksgiving. She was catching up with things, but she spent Thanksgiving alone. She could have came here, and we would have drove her insane, because we're good at that. We're very good at it. Man, this is great. I got another dude done. How much better? I've got 2 more to do. And then we can get back to other things. Let's see. I totally agree with you. Hopefully you have many Disney trips in your near future. Oh, I hope so. Anybody seen the new Paladin card sleeves Kickstarter campaign? No, I have not, John. Kevin Berkmeiser, how are you, my friend? I hope you're well. I've got to get with you because I got to buy one of those tables from you. Turns out I need the 4 foot by 6 foot for half the boards that I've got coming in. So you just made another sale, dude, by just coming on here. Matter of fact, I have a package that's supposed to go out to you too. Rob, I wish you could play with Hudson every day. So do I. I miss the little guy. Very, very hard. Rob. Okay, here we go. Rob, did you see the Hawk game? No, I went to bed because I had to get up and take them, but I was glad they won. I miss my nibblings. The 4-year-old told Grandma she was supposed to go to the airport and get me since my buddy, said nephew, needed a snuggle. Ugh. Gregorius. LOL. I did warn you that sprues look mighty complicated. No, you didn't warn me. We saw that when we opened up the box. No, they're complicated, but I figured a way around it. And I, honestly, Gregorius, I expect this, but the quality of game that you're going to get out of this, hey, I'll take it every single time. I thought it was so awesome seeing Rob's eye light up with being around his grandson. Well, I think anybody would light up being around their grandson. I'm no different than anybody else. Same guy from yesterday. Oh, really? Wow, he really likes this stream for some reason. Leland the Trollinator. There you go. Thanks for spreading goodwill to others, Rob. Well, we try to, and we have a lot of stuff we're giving away this year. By the time we're done, we're probably going to be mailing out to 100 homes. Boy, that's going to cost me in shipping, but the U.S. Postal Service is going to love me. Amen. And hey, it's Christmas after all, isn't it? And Christmas means so much more. It was funny. It's hard. We were going to watch The Grinch yesterday because I don't feel like hooking up the PlayStation. So we went to Netflix or on demand service, and they wanted $9 to rent it. Talk about gouging around the holidays, huh? Nice guys. So we took care of that fool. Oh, this guy looks easier. Barack. I already like him already. Anytime you have a guy named Barack. B-R-A-K-K. Spreading goodwill to others. Let's see. Just Miss Neil, get the hammer. Same guy. What was he saying? It must have been pretty good. Thanks for sharing that story, Rob. It has been a rough year for us here, and it becomes easy to start to be jaded and distrustful of people. Thanks for a reminder to not let that stuff distort our views. And keep focus on good people out there. And we need to. We really do. Whoville. Thank you. You know, I can always count on my good friend Kabuki. One of my favorite people. One of my favorite people. Leland needs her own miniature. His own miniature. Awesome. I love Seussland. Starting on a pile of troll welding hammer. Will you be playing board games with your grandson on Skype next year? I don't know. I think he's too young at 3, to be honest with you. Hopefully I'll be there to play with him. Karasus is my favorite. I'm not alone during Christmas. No plans for New Year's yet. There we go. Despite scammers spread all that goodwill, we should do it all year round. That's the best part. My aunt informed me that I was spending Christmas with them this year. Well, that's great. Another dude, huh? Oh, man. Man, we're getting trolls now. We must be moving up big time. Hudson is pretty amazing. Thank you, James. I have a feeling that is Neil again. It doesn't matter. We never let things like that bother us. Yeah, GW really upped the plastic quality compared to the Orc models 1995. Well, you really think about it, man. Those things, pretty sure your feeling is right. Who is Neil and what is his problem? Neil doesn't have a life. Neil. Boy, we're giving Neil a lot of time today. We must put him on the banned for forever list. School is always not much longer to go, though. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so we're all caught up. So if you guys got something that you want to get off your chest, you have some questions, hey, now's the time. We've got a lot of stuff that we're going to catch up for with our good friends at Miniature Market, that we are going to be taking a look at a lot of different games that I think you guys are going to be very excited about. I know I am, that's for sure. I always like doing some of the games that we have. Fallout looks interesting. Richard the Lionheart, the New Civilization, I'm really curious about. The Dutch and East Indies really looks interesting. That's a solo game. I'm going to do some solo stuff too. I don't want to depend totally on Janice, so I plan on doing that. Shade Spider model is only a few pieces. Great minis. I agree. You know, I think, if anything, Games Workshop has done a great job this year. Yeah, everything's expensive. There's people that are always going to hate them. But they have done a fantastic job. I already did this. Oh, no, that guy there. They've done a fantastic job of just really bringing out some really great stuff this year. And I'm just thrilled with what they did. No, I wasn't thrilled with Warhammer Quest. the second edition. I thought it was all right, but that aside, I find myself very forgiving of them if they keep doing this and keep putting out stuff like this. Yeah, what am I doing? It's taking me forever to put something together, but you know something? For the money that you go out and pay for it, you're doing something. You're doing something with the game that you bought. You're putting it together. Are you going to play it a ton of times? Sure you are. Sure you are. All right, let me just get this piece out and then I will talk. I will look at the thing. 34, 34, 34. 34. Come on, man. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. 34. There we go. Don't you try to hide from me. You get used to the little pieces after a while. Oh, wow. This thing is just kicking up. I got to take down the reading glasses and read. Our dear Helen is asking a question. New Zealand has a National Random Act of Kindness Day on September 1st. It is a great idea. I subscribe to each year. All right. Out in my enclosure trailer cooking a turkey while it is 50 miles an hour blizzard in Minnesota. Only you. If only you can see me. Gotta love this guy. I need to get into my storage and pull out some GW metal giants I never assembled or painted. Man, I still have some of those somewhere around here. I have a lot of their metal stuff. I love your solo stuff. I'm playing solo a lot, and it's nice to see a real playthrough. Well, Helen, thank you. You are such a sweetheart. You always have been. Don't get blown over in your trailer before I get my game topper. Way to go, Bow Hunter. Have an option on opinion on the Horrors and Heresy games. I think it's a good gateway game into the 40K. I really do. I like what they're trying to think. I think GW finally caught up with time myself. Making Necromunda base game two-dimensional is a good idea. It makes the base game cheaper. Yeah, and then you can add all the other stuff and do the three-dimensional by just adding the book. Hey, what did I miss? Nothing, just me going on and on about nothing. It's kind of ice fishing with a pot of boiling oil. Have you ever played Talisman with all the expansions, Rob? Yes, Eric. It is a video that is out there. We did it, and we did it in about 8 hours. Have you ever played Clank in Space yet, Rob? Any thoughts? Yes, it's all right. I found their expansion 3D terrain for Necromunda really good. Those terrain models are drool-inducing. Yes, they've been working towards this, and this is just brilliant what they're doing. What game do you wish would hit the table more? Dungeon Saga. I've got to do more of that. Honestly, I'm at a point where I really want to do more, but it seems, you have so many commitments and stuff that you want to make sure that you get things in, and sometimes you play something and you go, that's really good, I want to play it again. You play it offline, and then you're on to the next game, trying to not give an opinion, but make some good quality videos, help your sponsor, help yourself, of course, try to grow the channel. And that's something I've been very guilty of, and I have to say that I have to get away from, is I find that I'm always constantly trying to grow the channel. Since I'm on my soapbox today, why not go all the way, right? 38. I find 36. I find I'm guilty of what everybody else kind of does. You kind of grow the channel when I should maybe just not look at the numbers and just enjoy the people that are here all the time. I always think that by growing the channel we can help more people, and and get more exposure to make it bigger. But can I handle bigger? I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'm getting to the age where I like to retire, and I would love to do this full time, but I just don't ever foresee it being something that I could do full time. Then why would you want to grow it to such an extent? You have such a wonderful bunch of people now. Just if it grows and we get new people, because we do lose people. We used to have a guy, I thought of him the other day, Pete from England. Just lost his taste. We're not everybody's taste. We're not everybody's cup of tea. Some other people that we've had that have gone, were here for a while. Eventually people's tastes change or life gets in the way. So I'm always feeling, well, if we have to keep going, we have to keep growing. And maybe that's not really the case. Maybe that's not really the case. Maybe we should just appreciate the things that we do have. There you go. I found their expansion 3D terrain for Necromunda really good. Those terrain models are drool inducing. Okay, we answered that. What game? I already answered that. Did you guys decorate again this year? Yes. And we're still adding stuff. You inspire me to start painting. Thank you, William. By the way, hello, William, and hello, Eric. I was going to start with Rivet Wars and Arcadia Quest. Are these good to start with for beginners? I think Rivet Wars is perfect. Arcadia Quest can get a little frustrating, especially because of the eyes you have to paint. Do you prefer GW minis in resin or metal? I like them both. Maybe because I'm an old school guy and I like my things to feel like I have something. Dice game shipping, Rob? Yes. I still have. Oh, dice game shipping, Rob? Smile. Oh yeah. If you were here at the beginning, you would have heard that I spent today packing everything up and getting it on its way. I still have my old Necromunda terrain. Those were funny. It was cardboard. We were going to break it out for the new set. There you go. William Arcadia is chilies are easy. Oh, I missed something there. Weather is nice in Florida. Yes, it is in December. Ever play outside? So much fun if you can get a day with no wind. I don't like to play outside. I just find it too distracting. I like the space pun, but prefer the classic Clank. I agree with you there. I like it. It's good. Less to set up with the static board. Faster too. Do you ever play Necromunda when it was the old box set from GW? Oh God, yeah. I built a 4 foot by 4 foot, 4 foot by 4 foot, and it stood 4.5 feet building with all rooms that you can go in and out of. We actually sold it before we moved down here. I actually sold that for, oh God, back in the day, 20 years ago. I sold that thing for almost $3,500. Somebody bought that thing for. I spray painted it. I had little graffiti on there. I mean, the thing was just, it was cool. That was the good old days, though. Didn't take me long. I built it in less than a week. 44. It was. I have to admit, it was impressive. I don't know if I have pictures of it. If I do, they were actual pictures back in the day. Wow, that's going back. That thing was massive, and we would play on that thing all the time. Everybody come over with their gangs, and it was. I actually made a Blood Bowl field where that thing was awesome. It was a stadium, and everybody would come over and use that stadium. the feature matches were always in the maid stadium, and everybody else would have to play on the lesser stadiums. Meaning, you know what I'm saying. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Man, I'm almost done putting these guys together, and I'm gonna put this terrain together. We're gonna get it all painted up tomorrow. Well, I mean, prime tomorrow, and then Wednesday we're going live, folks. And we are going to start painting Necromunda. Well, I wonder if I should go live painting Necromunda. Oh, what does Janice have? Tomorrow's Tuesday, then... Oh, Wednesday, yeah, she does have something going on. So I could either do a solo game or do painting, a Necromunda painting. We'll figure it out. This is one of those we're going to wing it weeks. We're just going to wing it. I already taped the community question, so we'll see how that goes. We're going to let this dry for a second so I can answer some of this stuff. What time is it? Wow, we've been almost on for an hour. What part of Florida? I spent 2 years in Tampa, 4 in Homestead. I'm north of Tampa. My first miniature project was Wastelands Express Delivery Service. It was a good project because there are 25 food crates, 25 weapon crates, and 25 water barrel pallets. You know, we have that game. We haven't even played it yet. I wonder if it's good. Dungeon Saga sounds sweet. Difficult to get to the table here as well. 1 versus all games. Yeah, but you can play it solo, Sue. And I do like the solo experience with it as well. Retired and moved back from Southwest Texas. Good to hear, Mark. I'll expand on it on its own if you're dedicated to it and genuine. Okay. Spent my first 5 years in Tampa. Stay small, John Stone says. Makes it more personal. Yeah, that's the one thing that... Listen, this was a very small channel where we only had maybe 1,000, 2,000 people, and it was very personal. And here we are, over 6,000 subscribers, and we haven't lost that small personality, that small town feel. I think if you added another 12,000 on it, nothing would change. I really try to get to know every single person. You know, not everybody's going to be on at the same time, so you're not going to be overwhelmed. You know, am I ever going to get as big as Rodney, who is the biggest board gaming person right now? No. Okay, I'm not going to have 100,000 people. Okay, that will never happen because I don't have the production value. I don't have... First of all, I just don't speak as well as he does. So, you know, I don't have that kind of charisma or you know, when he, you know, I'll stammer, I'll, you know, and so forth and so on. You listen to that guy talk. He is the best in the business. You know, you guys got you got guys that do podcasts that are fantastic, like the Secret Cabal, which are very good. Rolling Dice and Taking Names with Marty. Marty does a great job. You know, these are all really big channels that are that do it so much better. So I'm never going to get to that kind of height. I do think there's room to grow, though. All right, so there we go. I think I had that. Do you make your own dungeon terrain? Well, hold on. Oh, relax. Just opening the thing a little bit. Hold on. All right, we're going to move this light for a second, so it's going to get a little weird in here for a minute. Let's see if I could pull something out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hold on. Oh, for crying out loud, I can't. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Ah, boy. See, now you know why I'm never going to grow. It's the professionalism. Yes, I do. I make my own terrain. I'm working on a dungeon right now. Big one. So I mold my own tiles. I make my own side tiles and I glue them all together and I make really pretty big things. I knew that because I was doing some molding too. 96 to 98 MacDill. Yeah, there you go. MacDill Air Force Base. There you go. I have been looking to make some terrain. Yes, I do that. Rob, the channel will grow on its own. Just have fun. Oh, I'm not worried. Again, don't take it that I'm worried about it. Speaking of decorating, surprised the Queen hasn't put up something in the studio yet. It's a matter of time. Gotta go to work. Take it easy, Bow Hunter. I hope you have a great day. James, Misfit, Williams, Spud Kitty. Okay, he's talking to him. Kevin's okay. I have to run. Take it easy. Don't get burnt. The deep fried bird is done. Time for some Happy Mouth. Oh, here he goes. Go get some Happy Mouth from him. I haven't talked to him a lot. I've got to get a hold of him. Oh, we have to make our own Blood Bowl field. I made it bigger. Okay, I'm back. I got to let the bird rest before I carve it. I definitely got to spend some good quality time. That was a quick one. I was okay, Gregorius. Poof. You're selling yourself short, Rob. You're great. Well, thank you very much. That means a lot. I came in from the storm with my big coat and my red hat and floppy ears. Thought Rob and me sitting on a bucket of ice fishing, grumpy old men. Well, there you go. Was in Grand Forks when Grumpy Old Men came out. It's kind of like that up here, right? I got to get up there, buddy. I definitely do. I got to come spend some time with you and drive you insane. King Fat. Marco Goodwin. L-O-T. Not a lot more trees in Minnesota than in North Dakota. Yeah, they're mowing them all down. Oh, okay, Janice. So you're trying to show me. Okay, if that's what she wants, then get it. The Queen and her Christmas gifts. I always try to outdo myself every year. It's going to cost me more this year. Shame on me. Alright, Barack. Okay, let's get back to Barack. Alright. So, seriously, I wish I could afford one of those Berkey tables. They look awesome. Well, Berkey, if Berkey wants to sell me one, we'll give one away. Boy, wouldn't that be something for Christmas? Let me see how we do for the patron. We'll have to do something special, though. What do you think, Burke? I would love having you up here. You treat me real good. Well, as long as we get to snuggle, that's all that matters to me, big fella. Berkey, what's the small... What's... You know something? I'll tell you what, Burke. You know what? Maybe we'll cut down a couple of the games, and at the end, if you have that 4x4, if you have a 4x4, is it a 3x3 or 4x4? I don't know what the names of them are, because I got to buy one from you anyways. Maybe for Christmas, the Christmas game, maybe we'll give away one of the tables. I'll pay for it, and then when it comes out, it'll be shipped to you guys. I think that'd be a nice Christmas present for everybody that has helped with the patron and helped so many people. we're doing a lot for Toys of Tots and stuff like that this year. We're doing some stuff for Make-A-Wish, but we're going to have a little left over. So I was just going to add more games to it, but maybe if I can work out something with my good friend here. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about till February, but maybe we'll give one away for Christmas for somebody that couldn't afford it. And if you're a subscriber here, I can't see why we can't figure something out. So I'm not going to promise. I have a Hudson. I could figure something out. 30 by 38. That's a nice table. And of course, Burke, I'll pay for everything. So don't worry about it, because it will come out of the patron money. So maybe as a Christmas present, I think that'd be really good for Christmas this year, to give you guys something special. And what is more special than getting a table from Berkey? And maybe we will play the rolling game, or I'll think of something, because we've got to do something special for that one, because that's special. After all, it's a Berkey table, so it's special. So I will talk with him in the next coming week, and maybe the roll-off game, we will, during our big holiday giveaway, we're going to give away a table. How's that for Vlog News? We will be giving away, 46 of you know that we're going to give away one of Berkey's tables. Yes, doesn't cost you anything. We'll even pay for shipping. That's how much the holidays, and we like to give and give back to our wonderful and ever-growing community. So if you want to spread the word on that, you're going to want to pay attention to our game this week. On what day it will be? It looks like it's going to be the 10th. And I will schedule that, and you'll see it. So this week, there's a good chance that you can do that. What do you think of that? I think that's something. I'll throw in some stuff. Look at them. Berkey, I'm very excited. Great product for sure. I want to help this great community too. There's Portable. Hi, gang. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, so that's what I think I'm going to do. We will definitely work something out, and I think it'll be quite exciting. Berkey, you could post it on social media. Oh, that's right. They have to be subscribers. You can't play this game unless you are a subscriber for this channel. And if you unsubscribe within a few days, we will just disqualify you. Like we did a few people. Because we're not here to just... We're here to help our community. So Leland, post something on BGG. Let our people know there, because they are subscribers. They're all subscribers on there. And say, just announced, possibly, the big giveaway will be the 10th. Time to be determined. And possibly one of the big gifts will be a table from the world famous Kevin Berkshire, which I have to buy the bigger table from him as well. So you have a couple grand coming your way, so you'll be able to buy a few turkeys for Christmas by the time I'm done sending you money, brother. What is that? 7, 8, 9. So didn't I cut those out already? Well, for Draco. Well, that's where I have to go back to the other one that I've already used. What the heck? And sure enough, I bet you 10 to 1 I didn't use 7, 8, 9 here. You know, this really 9. This is the last guy, and let me tell you, this is a pain in the neck. Big announcement. Still on Kickstarter? No, unsubscribed until February sounds fair. Yeah, that's right. I would agree with that. But you know what? I don't like the numbers going up so much, and then after they play the game, they leave because they didn't win anything. You know, that's just annoying too. I really don't want to announce to anybody. You know, I don't mind keeping this amongst us because after all, this is your channel. There you go. How long have I been on? I've been on too long, I think. But we're kind of just hanging out. Hour and 10 minutes. We'll go a little bit longer. The vlog of vlogs. See, this is the way the vlog should go. It's just I have to stop myself. I have to kind of shut myself down because I do ramble quite a bit. I have to edit and cut, and I'll just sit there and talk and talk and talk, just like my grandson, as I've been told. Can that kid talk or what? Grandpa. The kitty. So there you go, you know? There you go. I'm finally putting together the last guy here. So how about Oh, Alton is leaving. I need to head and get some, take care of the rest of the gang. Okay, Alton, take it easy, brother. I'm sorry I didn't see that. That's a lot of sprues. We are all having a good time. And that's what this is all about. Just having a good time. With Rob's luck, someone from overseas will win the table. Well, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. In my luck, it's just going to cost me a ton of money. What can I do? What can I do? If somebody overseas wins, they win. Can't do anything about it. Guarantee you one thing, we'll send the slow boat to China. Listen, I tried to be as fair to the people overseas as I possibly can. I think I do a lot on this channel for everybody that is a subscriber. We try to be as fair as we possibly can. I just don't see I can be any fairer. You can't make everybody happy. You can't make everybody love you. You just do the best you can and see where the chips fall. That's just the way it is. And that's the way you gotta go. This is such a monumental moment here because I'm going to be done with these guys. And I actually was going to try to play something tonight, but play something live. But I said, you know something, I really need to get these guys going. You know, I'm always behind the 8 ball because, honestly, I don't get games. You know, publishers don't send stuff here and say, oh, God, we got to have Rob's thoughts on it. You know? And that's fine. So, you know, I never try to scoop anybody because who am I scooping? You know, for some people that's their whole livelihood, and making sure that they, when you start thinking you're too important, well, guess what? You're not that important. And it's as simple as that. When you start thinking you're the main guy or main person or whatever, you know, your head gets too big. You come back to earth real quick. Life has a funny way, and people have a funny way, and the internet has a funny way of deciding who's important and who's not. And that, my friends, is the truth of truths. Okay. I cut this dude's head out already. Oh no, 49. Woo! Sorry, got a little confused there. I'm just excited because that's it. All I gotta do is put this guy's head on, put on his little shoulder pad. What number is the shoulder pad? 38. Okay, we can put 38 on. 38, 38, 38. It's got a little leg pad too. What's that all about now? But okay, let me read some of these things before I get too wrapped up in this. If someone overseas, it may Be cheaper to fly it over there with him. You could get a vacation out of it. Yeah, probably could. Gonna be some Disney vacation fan for a week. Guess I'll have to phone it in. Rim shot. Huh? Okay. Well, James, if you're here, you could just get it if you win. Rob, you have tons of charisma. Your channel is my very favorite. Thank you, Spud Kitty. With some luck, okay, I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. Wicked001. Hey, folks, how's everyone doing? Well, we're doing better now that you're here. I always agree that. The overseas shipping is $650. No problem. We got it. If somebody wins, I got to pay it. What can I tell you? If someone overseas wins, it may be cheaper. Oh, yeah, okay. For one of those tables, I'd pay the shipping. Well, there you go. Hey, James, if you're going to be down here in Disney, give your old boy a call. Don't forget me when you're down here. Disney's a madhouse at this time of the year. Trust me, I know. Tina has been your channel. Really? I love her. I'm going to pay to have Tina flown out here. Last time I was at Disney World, they were still building Epcot. God, see, Kabuki, let's talk about that, because that's a great subject, because I'm going to talk about it. Because I went on, we were at Epcot, and I went on the ride, Spaceship Earth. They have some woman narrating now. Not that I have a problem that it's a woman doing it. Okay? My problem is that Walter Cronkite used to do it. And Walter Cronkite was probably one of the greatest news guys of all time. A great historian. And to take him off that, it just... Go on to YouTube, because you can actually hear the old Walter Cronkite part of that ride. And that ride is the first ride I've ever taken my grandson on. Last time he was here, he went... last year, we took him on Spaceship Earth. That was the first one, so I make sure I take him every time we go to Epcot. So, for me, Walter Cronkite narrating that, and you're going down backwards, and he's just telling you how the future of all mankind is really up to the people, and just... It gives you, somebody said this word, the feels. Yeah, I'm hip now. The feels. So, I mean, for me, it really just really hit home. Is that the way I go? Oh, okay, there we go. All right. I'm excited because we're almost done with this guy. Von Deacon. Boy, I'm just driving everybody out. The most trusted man in America. Yeah, he was. He was. When he got emotional, when Kennedy was killed. I mean, people were allowed to show emotion. Good night, King Fag. Goodbye, Von Deacon. He was the last good reporter. And he was true, and he wasn't somebody that was, messing around with an intern or doing something stupid and knucklehead, or saying something stupid, or just thinking that you're bigger than what you are. I just don't understand that. Just because you're on TV, just because you're on YouTube, doesn't make you any better than anybody else. You're just in front of more people, and you get to talk to more people. Some people just don't like the camera. Right, Cthulhu? You're in a mood. Because I took her down earlier when I was trying to do this, so she's just annoyed with me. It's alright. But I think she likes me just being out here. I love being out here. It's like my fortress of solitude. To be honest with you. 38. 38's already cut on that one. 38's not cut on this one. And with that, and with this cut, Now, somebody asked earlier, are there extra parts to do the extra things? Yes, there are. They don't tell you that, though, in the thing. Well, they kind of do, but it's really kind of screwy the way this instruction sheet is. Whew. Well, how about that? Everybody be ready to be primed tomorrow, folks. We well on our way to get Necromunda on the table. Oh, I froze. Oh, I thought I froze. Did I freeze? Nope. Chat's not moving. That's why. It's been moving pretty good. Corny joke. I'll be watching my phone. The stuff in Epcot that was there was pretty cool. Time to hit the rack. Okay, Von Deacon left. All right. Congratulations, Rob. You made it to the end. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. Now we just got to kind of work on all this stuff. But this stuff's... This is stuff that you can just kind of do whatever with. I guess all these feet here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, there's tons of little feeties here. Good solid. These walls remind me of the old walls. And the fact that the cardboard paper used to go right inside these. Ugh. Now getting this off is another whole story. There we go. But definitely. Oh, Burke's leaving. Modeling marathon. Just built my Kingdom Death Monster set last week in 12 hours over 3 days. Wow, that's cool. Berkey's out of here too. Atomic Dog Scale Model Freak. Necro, what? I tease. Enjoy the live feed. Nice to have some noise while painting minis. Ha ha ha, I tease. Keep at it. Well, thank you, my friend. Rob, you're an inspiration. I would have glued my fingers together several times. Trust me, I did. Berkey, I will talk to you later. Stay good, my friend. The mighty Burke. I guess I missed when he left. Berkey is a guy that is always welcome here. And love the guy to death. Love the guy to death. Really. He is dead on good people. And the world is a different place. That's for sure. Hold on here. Now none of this stuff is numbered on here. So it's basically just figure it out. Good luck. You're on your own. There you go. Greetings all. Sith Knight, how are you? Sith? Yeah, so what are we at here? Time-wise. I really don't want this thing to drag on forever. But a lot of big news, as you found out. We're at 1 hour 24. We're going to go about 6 more minutes. I'm just seeing what this is going to be like. Because I kind of want to just prime everything all at once. And be done with it. That is always key. If you prime it all. Prime it all, my friend. And the kind of primer you want to use, well, there you go. You want to use some of that. We're going to go black. And we're going to try to figure out a good paint scheme for everybody. Something that will work for all of us. What the heck's going on here? Oh, goes on like that. Alright. Here, I'll do it where you can see it. Ding, there you go. Have a good night, everybody's bailing. Good gracious, I'm pretty sure I would have not had the patience for this. Later, William. Rob, any chance you'll go to Adepticon next year? Yes. Yes, I am working with Miniature Market. We're figuring out how that will all work out. I'm also going to be going to Miniature Market at some point. Let's see. Okay, boy, geez. So we have, we have a lot of plans coming into the year. I'm excited about. Okay, they're really not showing you what you do with some of the stuff. Like some of the stuff is all banged up. Do I just make? Okay. Oh, okay. So, ammo crates. Well, jeez. Well, why would you have all this detail in the ammo crate and then put a cover on the ammo crate? Good question, Rob. Oh, do not glue. Do not glue, they say. All right, well, let's take a look. Let's see how this all works out. There's just a lot of screwy things here that don't make sense to me. Just kind of different doors that are all blown up. Oh, I guess when you blow up a door or something, they have broken doors for it. Okay. So this. All right, that's it. Well, there you go. That's exciting. You can put extra grenades and things. Bombs. Okay. If you say so, I'm going to go with it. So I guess we'll be painting the inside, the outside. Or you can just glue them and whatever. There's that. Have different type of control rooms and stuff like that. Here's a marker. I'm really fascinated with this. I'm looking forward to getting this to the table, that's for sure. This is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, nothing really serious that I have to glue together. I might as well just cut these guys out, right? Oh, here we go. Everybody's got a bunch of things. Gateway to the West is big St. Louis game event. Miniature Market is based there. Yes, I believe I will be going there. Can't wait for you to come to M&M. It's not far from me. Well, I would look forward to meeting you. We'll be doing some painting classes there. So maybe we can paint together. That'd be fun. And play some games together. That's the most important thing. Look forward to Geekway. Missed it last year. Monster X, how are you, my brother? Same here, Helen. 15 miles from M&M. Well, boy, I'd just be happy to see all of you. Cool, Ice Gardener. I'm a far bit up. Maybe we can meet sometime. Well, there you go. Dutch, I know you don't back Kickstarters, but did you back D-Day Dice? No, I did not. Yeah, up Highway 52. Oh, okay, there we go. You guys are talking. Yeah, no, I didn't back it. I love it. I'm going to wait for it to come retail. I always wait for things to come retail. I'm waiting for the first thing that I will ever back as a Kickstarter. A game that I am waiting for, okay? My most anticipated game is a Kickstarter. Okay? It is a Kickstarter. And that is Dungeon Crusade for next year. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. I'm telling you, this thing is going to be a game changer. I just have a feeling if you met Roger, you would understand. He's someone that is different, and he's almost like a mad genius in a way. And he just really believes in this project, and I'm going, this guy's got something here. I think, he's not going to let it go until it has that dungeon feel. And you know what I'm talking about, some of you older people. When we were all younger and we used to play our Dungeons and Dragons, you had that feel that you were just into something big. and that there were different things and lurking around the corner and treasure and items, and maybe that thing just gives you +1 more to your attack, but it's just something that, wow, I really just upgraded my hero, and you feel like you did something great, and just classic battles you talk about. That's the things I miss. Yes, that's the things I miss. All right, I think we're gonna. All right, let me just do this. Couple years didn't work. St. Louis, Dungeon Creator looks so good. The maps are all awesome. I can't wait to get my set. Wasn't there already one Dungeon Crusade Kickstarter? Yes, not a lot of people knew about it. Then he got a hold of me and asked me to help him. I helped him. We spread the word. You guys spread the word. That's the best way to put it. You guys saw the video, you spread the word, and we got it funded. And let me just tell you this, Helen. It is a monster. And it is something that is glorious. It is my most anticipated game. And he told me, he goes, Rob, the first one that comes is being sent to you, my friend. I'd be more than happy to pay for it. I'm getting a free game, guys. And I'm not pumping this thing up because I am getting a free game. I'm getting a free game. And I'm excited about it because I believe in this thing. Big time. Alright. Alright, Phooey. That's it. I'm done. It's almost so much an old man can do. But why don't we do this again tomorrow? Only this time let's play a game, and then Wednesday we'll do it again. I really like going live. I like to go live every night if I can. Let's start doing that and spend some time together. Holidays are coming up. I did, and a late pledge then. Ooh, okay. Anabolic. I wasn't aware of Dungeon Crusade until you mentioned it in a video the other day. Considering pre-ordering it. I would. I really would. He's worked very hard. Look at all the notes. And boy, this guy can write. When he writes you, it's a novel. Rob, I keep forgetting to thank you for doing my idea as a top 5. Well, you guys keep on sending me what you think for top 5s. I really appreciate it. I really like doing what you guys want to do and making things fun, and that's what we do. That's what we do here. We make it fun. As long as we don't overheat the computer, right? All right. Hey, thanks so much for watching this. Thanks so much for keeping me company as I put this together. I really enjoyed today's vlog. I always love doing them live. Maybe I should do them live every Sunday. I don't know. We're going to do it again the following Monday, because Sunday we are going to be doing our big Christmas giveaway, where we're probably going to be giving away one of Berkey's tables on top of tons and tons and tons of games. It's the holidays. You guys need to get stuff for the holidays. Maybe some of you are having a tough time. Maybe some of you aren't. I don't know. But either way, maybe you take the games that you win and you give them to somebody that needs, that can't afford something for their kid. Doesn't matter. Let's help. Let's do things. Let's do all the great things that we can do. The holidays are here. Let's spend them together, enjoy ourselves, and get ready for another year. Hopefully this year's a lot better than last year, and together we'll go through it. And, I look back at some of the older tapes and how we've grown together. We've spent our lives together. We've done so much together. I really enjoy those times. These are the best of times. And they're not always going to be here. Unfortunately, time keeps ticking away, and every day a cell dies. And, I won't be here for forever, and this channel won't be here for forever. Maybe somebody else will pick it up and carry it on. But I always hope that we treasure the moments that we have together. and I treasure the moments that I spend with you guys each and every time I turn on this feed. And thank you so much for being a big part of my family's life and being a big part of my life. It really means the world to me. You have given me, all of you have given me hope. And especially now towards the end of the year when I reflect back on everything that we've done, I'll tell you, I appreciate everything and I'm very grateful. And, well, until tomorrow. You know, I'm making it seem like I'm going to go down with the Titanic, but I'm really not. You guys are the best. We'll see you soon.